man.
Sean Diddy Combs' alleged list of accomplishments to be revealed soon. The names will shock you, attorneys. Dirty. They play dirty like a movie.
Big update from Joe Rogan. He just dropped some bombshell news on his podcast, revealing that there are arrest warrants out for Hollywood elites tied to Diddy. But wait, he didn't hold back. Rogan is calling on Diddy to expose these powerful figures connected to serious illegal activities. Is this just the tip of the iceberg? Are these elites more involved in the scandals than we ever imagined? Today, we're diving deep into Rogan's shocking revelations, the names behind the warrants, and what this could mean for Hollywood. Stay tuned, because this story is just getting started. Joe Rogan is famous for his open and wide-ranging conversations, often diving into unexpected topics with his guests. His podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, has become a huge hit, drawing in millions of listeners. From scientists and thinkers to comedians and athletes, Rogan's ability to connect with people from different backgrounds has made him a trusted voice in the podcast world. On his latest podcast, Joe Rogan and his guest Israel Adna drew comparisons between Diddy's situation and Jeffrey Epstein's case, pointing out how Epstein's arrest exposed a network of powerful people who largely escaped justice.
See, he's in cahoots with Epstein. And then
was he in cahoots with Epstein, or was it just a similar type of an operation?
No, they were friends.
This has raised questions that the music mogul might soon spill Hollywood's dark secrets. Rogan was clear, suggesting that Diddy could begin naming names to save himself. Could we be seeing something similar happening now? Rogan suggested that the recent FBI raids on Diddy's properties weren't just about him. They might be aimed at protecting some big names in Hollywood. And if that wasn't wild enough, there are rumors swirling that Diddy could be linked to figures like Prince Harry. Who helped launch Diddy's career, and how does it all connect? Let's find out.
Mr. Davis, you were a major influence on the career of P. Diddy. Have you spoken to him since the federal raid?
Clive Davis and Diddy had a close mentor-student relationship that played a huge role in Diddy's rise to fame. Clive, a legendary figure in the music industry with 5 Grammy Awards and a spot in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, helped Diddy build Bad Boy Records and become a major music mogul in the 90s. Diddy often expressed his gratitude for Davis, and their bond was public, especially when Diddy was honored at Davis's pre-Grammy Gala in 2020.
Most likely because he was victimized by his mentor, who loved to control people.
And his mentor was
Andre Harrell.
Tell us how
who was mentored by Clive Davis.
However, things have shifted since Diddy's recent legal troubles. Media personality Jaguar Wright and former record executive Suge Knight have made serious claims, suggesting that Davis not only helped Diddy succeed, but also led him down a darker path. They argue that to fully understand Diddy's current situation, Davis's influence needs to be examined, as he may have shaped more than just Diddy's career. Could Davis have played a deeper role in Diddy's controversies? Since 2017, several women have accused Russell Simmons of inappropriate misconduct, allegations that severely damaged his reputation despite his denials. By 2024, Simmons had relocated to Bali, Indonesia, a country with no extradition treaty with the US, possibly to avoid legal repercussions. Despite this, Simmons received a defamation lawsuit from Drew Dixon, one of his accusers. Many in the hip-hop community believe Simmons' influence on Diddy wasn't entirely positive. Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, suggested that figures like Simmons, Andre Harrell, and Clive Davis shaped Diddy's behavior, leading to questionable decisions involving substance abuse and mistreatment of women. Deal also noted changes in Diddy's behavior after spending time with Simmons, which led to speculation that Simmons negatively influenced Diddy.
Vogue offices in New York City. When you walk into the Vogue offices, it feels it feels so sexy. I just can't even explain it. So, how are you doing?
Hi, thanks for coming.
In the fashion world, Diddy has leaned on his relationship with Anna Wintour, editor-in-chief of Vogue, to solidify his image. Wintour played a key role in boosting Diddy's credibility as a designer, even featuring him in Vogue and contributing to his album Last Train to Paris. However, with the recent serious accusations against Diddy, Wintour has faced pressure to address her connection with him, though she has remained silent. Meanwhile, Jay-Z, Diddy's longtime friend and collaborator, has also stayed quiet about the allegations. As legal proceedings continue, Diddy faces charges that could lead to a significant prison sentence. The accusations against him include serious misconduct and trafficking, with a minimum of 15 years to life in prison if convicted. His defense team has been vocal in challenging the credibility of the evidence and accusing the government of leaking sensitive information. As the case progresses, Diddy's future remains uncertain, both legally and in terms of his influence in the music and fashion industries. Diddy's defense strategy shows he's fighting hard against some serious allegations, but the reality of facing time behind bars is setting in. How will this tough situation impact his quest for justice? Let's take a closer look at what he's up against while in prison. Right now, Diddy is being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center, MDC, in Brooklyn. This facility is known for its rough conditions, and it's where he's been since his arrest on serious charges. Located in a rough industrial area near the waterfront houses, MDC houses around 1,200 inmates, including other well-known figures like R. Kelly and Sam Bankman-Fried. The place has a bad reputation for housing high-profile inmates, and it's often criticized for its overcrowded, unsafe conditions and lack of medical care. Former inmates and lawyers have spoken out about the extreme temperatures, boiling in summer and freezing in winter, along with frequent fights that can lead to serious injuries or even deaths. This has pushed Diddy's legal team to argue that he shouldn't have to endure such terrible conditions while waiting for his trial.
Sean Diddy Combs has spent a week behind bars. He's here inside MDC, where he's been since his arrest on Monday night on federal sex trafficking and other charges, to all of which he's pleaded not guilty.
When Diddy arrived at MDC, he was placed on suicide watch, a common procedure for high-profile inmates. This means he's under constant surveillance with guards checking on him regularly. However, being watched all the time isn't easy. He's forced to live under bright lights and can't access his personal belongings. Although his lawyers worry about the toll this takes on his mental health, they say he's staying strong and focusing on his defense. Life in prison is a massive change for Diddy, who's used to luxury. Now, he faces the stark reality of prison life, starting with the food. His lawyers describe the meals at MDC as bland and unappetizing. Breakfast options are pretty basic, just fruit, cereal, or a muffin. Lunch might include scrambled eggs or chicken wraps, and dinner doesn't get any better, with meals like chili mac or chicken fried rice. Diddy is also adapting to strict schedules with a 6 a.m. wake-up call and limited showering. Privacy is almost non-existent, adding to the stress of life behind bars. To protect him from potential threats due to his fame, he's in protective custody. While this keeps him safe, it means he has very little social interaction. Despite all these challenges, Diddy remains focused on preparing for his defense. His life in MDC is a far cry from the luxury he used to enjoy, leaving him with an uncertain future as he battles these serious charges. So, what are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed watching this video, then hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring the bell icon so you always stay updated.